I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Wednesday, I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. Cloud cover is starting to thicken up this morning with a few rain showers in the area. Make sure you have the rain gear today because this morning will not be the end of it. Temperatures starting off in the 50s, eventually getting up into the 60s at times. But we will see multiple rounds of rain with maybe some thunder, but I'm thinking mostly rain for today with temperatures being on the cooler side. I do think, though, we get up into the 60s, but we will see, again, multiple rounds of rain, maybe some thunder throughout the day, especially afternoon, evening, and overnight. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the next few days. We are going to be seeing that rain and thunder, some lingering showers for tomorrow morning, but we start to clear out. We see the sunshine, and once again for your Thursday afternoon. Friday is looking nice and mostly sunny with temperatures in the 60s. We stay in the 60s for Saturday, and then we warm up into the lower 70s on Sunday. High pressure will dominate this weekend, meaning we have a fantastic weekend to look forward to.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for stopping by on this lovely day. Well, how are you showing up in your community? Well, today we're sharing with you how one nonprofit organization in Montgomery County is showing up for this community. They're working to be the catalyst for transformative cultural change. Their approach, well, it involves providing educational avenues, ensuring resource accessibility, driving advocacy campaigns with a distinct emphasis on promoting overall wellness, economic advancement, social empowerment, and so much more. Coming up after our headlines, we're going to sit down with the founder of Manifest Magic Black Girl Cooperative. She's going to talk to us about how they're helping Black women in this area overcome so much, such as the effects of systemic racial and gender prejudices. It's going to be a very fun conversation with her, and I cannot wait to share it with all of you. But once again, first, let's take a look at our headlines this morning.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. The Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, local law enforcement, and the Department of Children's Services are investigating an alleged bullying incident on a school bus in October that left a student seriously injured. A Gallatin man, William B. Pate, was arrested and charged with aggravated cruelty to animals for allegedly shooting a neighbor's Pomeranian dog, Moose, which later died due to the injuries. The Clarksville City Council has passed the final reading on modifications to liquor store regulations, altering the quantity permitted in the city and introducing distance rules. The Gallatin Area Chamber of Commerce in Tennessee is one of 6 chosen venues for the 2025 National Civics Beat, a competition encouraging middle school students to engage in civics, with top winners advancing to state and national levels. The Aaron City Council unanimously votes to donate land for the Houston County Courthouse expansion, necessitating the relocation of the Veterans Memorial Site, and discusses changes to downtown traffic patterns, parking, and building expansion plans. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. How do you make a change and help your community? Well, I tell you, Jaunita Charles right here, she has done something pretty big. In 2019, she founded Manifest Magic Black Girl Cooperative, and you are helping Black women not only be empowered economically, politically, health and well-being. There's just a number of areas in which you are lifting them up, helping them out. And these are local business owners. These are local women wanting to make an impact in their community.
Absolutely.
First off, Jaunita, thanks for sitting down with me.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
It is my pleasure. So back in 2019, you wanted to create something special. How did this idea get started? And because you have done quite a bit since that time.
Thank you. Yeah. So Manifest Magic Black Girl Cooperative started in 2019, and it's after I came off the state senate trail, right? So I had run for state senate during this special election, and so with that comes a lot of opportunities to engage with the community. You know, you do these town halls, and you're just meeting with business owners. I mean, literally just everything across the board, right? Running the gamut. Well, what I found is that women in general, but especially Black women, were absent in any spaces where decisions were being made, where these were what people would refer to as seats of power, and they were just not present. And so when I came off of the campaign trail, I really just wanted an opportunity to meet with women, Black women specifically, and just say, hey, where are you? What do you need? Why are you absent? Is it by choice or what that looks like? And a lot of the questions that I asked really just led them to letting me know, being very transparent. We don't feel respected. We don't feel like we're heard, even when we do speak up. And if you speak up and you say something that somebody does not like, there's always an opportunity for retaliation or being blackballed or ostracized. And so that kind of became the basis for, hey, let's meet, let's talk about each other's experiences, let's help each other navigate, right? And because I don't have all the answers, and none of us do, but everybody's got their own lived experience that we can kind of work off of. And so that's what we did. Our first meeting was in July. I believe it was July 11th, 2019. We met at the library, and the just room filled. We had about 65 women.
What was when you walked into, when you started this presentation, started that conversation, what was going through your head?
So when I was surprised that there were so many people, I guess because I had been in Clarksville for a while, but not in that capacity.
Right.
And so I was excited for the opportunity just to bring these women together and just kind of see what we could build together. But I was surprised and a little bit taken aback because I just wasn't prepared for that in that moment. But it was a good surprise, right? And so, we had only planned for like an hour. So I want to say we only got through like basically what my plan was or what I was trying to do. I'm really just getting feedback from the women, which was all of maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and the rest was introductions.
Wow.
So we had some of everybody in the room. And it was just a really good night, heartful, and then from there we kind of created additional meetings where we talked about what things are important to us. And so that's when we came up with our pillars of political, economic, social, and health and wellness empowerment. So when we say political, but it's just civic, we just want you to be engaged civically, so yeah. we have a lot of events that are based on what our different, what I like to call pillars are, right? So for our health and wellness, we have an event called Live Well. It's a health and wellness expo that we host every year. This will be, I think, our 5th or 6th year this year, coming up, right?
Gotcha.
And so this year, and so we always do it. It literally is an expo. So we do have health and wellness vendors. So they, they sell whatever they have, whether it's health drinks. It could be, we had like masseuse out there. We have, all of those different things, but we try to keep a stage open to provide information and demonstrations. In addition to that, we have our newest program and most robust, what I think is our Becoming Her program. Okay. So Becoming Her is a program that is built to help anyone, help them to personally and professionally develop and grow in the areas that they may see fit. So Becoming Her is really based on dialectical behavior therapy, right? So it's like a self-mastery course, right? Okay. So workshops are based on a bunch of different things. So our primary focus right now is resilience training. And so this is our mental health push. But it's easier to give people mental health help if you call it something different, because there's stigmas, right, around it. So there's definitely a stigma. So we do classes on resilience, coping mechanisms. We have communication, effective communication, conflict management, emotional intelligence. They just run the gamut. And a lot of times I think what the misconception is, and I totally understand why, the misconception is that our classes are only for Black women, but they're for anybody in the community.
Now, that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
So it's open.
Yeah, it's open. So our hyper focus is Black women. However, we've had men, we've had women of all races, backgrounds, it doesn't matter. If you need the help, we're here to help you. Yeah.
Juanita, I have to ask, what's been the best compliment you've received thus far in doing these programs? When someone's, been like, hey, either thank you. What's really touched you?
So I have 2 that stick out just immediately. I had, because I do speaking here and there. And so I spoke at this event. The lady came up to me, talked to me. We kept in touch. She joined Manifest Magic. Now she's out of Kentucky. So we have members from different places. We even have members in Atlanta. They don't travel here a lot, but we do a lot of things to make it easier for them to participate. So she joined Manifest, and, she kind of, we have our sisterhood, right? So, and sisterhood, I say that because we're not a sorority. So I want people to know we're not trying to be a sorority, but we have, which we love. So we have women who are in sororities who are apart. Let's trim that out because that's a little too much. Okay. But either way, but she was out of Hopkinsville, and she had come to a speaking engagement. Then she joined Manifest, and we kind of got to talking, and we kind of check in with all of our sisters. We just, try to make it just a really close-knit group. Well, we were talking late one night about something, and she said, I just want you to know that you saved my life. And, people say things, right? And I was like, oh, thank you. And I just kind of took it as a compliment, as a, more like maybe changed your life and maybe showed you something about yourself that you hadn't seen. She was like, no. She said, I was planning to commit suicide. She's like, you came and you spoke that day. She's like, so you spoke life into me that day. She's like, and then when I met the rest of the ladies in Manifest, she's like, you know what? I see something here that I could, what she said? She said, I see something that I can gain from every woman in this room. And she's like, and it just breathed new life into me. And she's like, and because of that, she's like, I can continue. And so anybody that knows me, like they know I am very sensitive. I will cry. And of course I cried like a baby. She was like, no, I didn't mean it. But it was a beautiful compliment. And then I had another lady who, she let me know that just being a part of Manifest has changed her life for the better. So she's always been super successful, super smart. Just beautiful person. But she was always the type of person who would do the work and then play the background. So she would let people take credit for her work, just did. And now she definitely does a little bit of public speaking now, which was never on her radar to do. So let's talk about that. But she's very much I'm in the room and I take the space and I want you to know that I'm here. And she's got the confidence to be that when she goes into a space. And so those are a lot of the other things that we work on.
Give a little bit about Best in Black, because it was from that I did my research to see what work, what else she was doing. And then seeing Manifest Magic. Yes. And just all that goes into it is incredible. But talk about Best in Black too.
Thank you. So Best in Black is our annual fundraiser. So it's an award show, right? So Very exciting. So this, I think, is our 4th year. So next year will be our 5th year doing it. But it's really an opportunity for us to honor and highlight businesses and organizations in the community that are really just doing good things, right? So we focus on people who are doing things community-wide, but our focus is women in the Black community. So we really look for organizations, people who are benefiting that demographic.
If someone's watching this and they want to connect with you, they want to connect with Manifest Magic, how do they do that?
Website, right? So our website is Manifest Magic.
Right here.
Manifest Magic BGC Bravo Golf Charlie .org. And so you can see anything about our organization, what we do, the populations that we serve. That's probably the best way. Or you can email our admin. So admin@manifestmagicbgc.org. Most times you can just call me or text me. So to 931-624-3915.
I love that you're so free with that. And I said I love it because this is just, it warms my heart to see something out there. And again, though the focus may be Black women, it is open to everyone.
It's open to everyone.
All races.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Yes. So we're in the community. We would love your support. We have events throughout the year. So in addition to our Live Well event, we do host the Juneteenth Cultural Festival.
I wanted to ask on that because you helped to get this created.
Yes, I did. And gratefully, we had some really good elected officials who were, I would say, gracious enough to allow us to help. And so we're grateful for that. But yeah, we've been going, this year will be 5 years strong. And so we've been on everything from News 2 in Nashville to NPR to, it's just been a really good journey. Just ensuring that we are showcasing culture. So we make sure we have literature and arts and music and food and dance and stories and even talking about cultural colloquialisms and things. And it's just important to share culture. So that's what our Juneteenth is all about.
You're making a huge difference. So thank you for being just who you are in this community, in the Clarksville community. Jaunita Charles, the founder of Manifest Magic Black Girl Cooperative. Do reach out. You can find all the information on their website. Such an honor to sit down with you.
Thank you, Same. I appreciate you.
You are very welcome. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We have just a touch more when we come back.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. Tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Experience more than 1,000 all-new, handcrafted lanterns, towering creatures, magical worlds, and a North Pole village. At the center of it all, the Smashville Ice Rink. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Being a part of a cooperative is being a part of something bigger. Farm Credit Mid-America is a customer-owned lender that specializes in agricultural financing for farm real estate, operating, and farm equipment. A unique benefit of being a part of the Farm Credit Mid-America Cooperative is our patronage program, which has put over $1 billion back in our customers' hands over the last 7 years. That's the power of a cooperative. Visit us at fcma.com to learn more.
I own the land. I farm the land. Together we're farmers. This is our cooperative.
Welcome back. Just want to mention that you can download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV mobile, to your phone. You can find all of our shows right there, including Mornings on Main Street, but so many others. I also encourage you to check us out on Facebook, our streaming services on Apple, Amazon, and Roku, and of course on YouTube. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Enjoy the day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.